Hey, we're only about 20, 30 seconds from the start, and Fred Baker on Santuza's in an odd spot. Different hat for Fred, so it's hard to recognize him, but he's going to be late at the boat. We got 10 seconds to go with Blue Jay coming through with a good spot. Blue Jay needs to get that main in and get going. It looks like 26 is over. In fact, I think we got a bunch of boats over.
1426!
Oh, he's doing a general recall with the flag up, but so be it. Is that a general?
Yep.
Okay, we had a general recall. And this is the restarts for race 2 on February 2, Groundhog Day. No one's going for the pin, despite the fact that we moved the pin up quite a bit, but the breeze has gone further right. And so now the line is pretty close to square. Maybe still a tiny bit right favorite, but it doesn't justify making bad starts. Fleet is starting to break up now and move down the line a little bit. That's a good sign. Still, we have too many people here. And look, Jonathan Austin's not getting in under Bob Perry. There's the gun, and Perry's a touch late, but not bad. Boy, 24 certainly has a good start. Is that Sergowitz again? Wow. Oh, who's over?
14 over. 14 over!
Yeah, I think they know it. Oh, watch out for 15.
Yeah.
So Sergowitz takes the start again. Bob Perry had to tack out because he was directly astern. Oh, he gets a righty. Is he tacking this or just foot off and keep going? Freedom's still trying to get the main in the rest of the way. I mean, the jib. So Bob's been headed a fair amount. They got to be talking about tacking. And there they go. Here comes Sergowitz, not headed as much. Now he's getting headed a little. A whole lot of boats still going left because they're still lifted. They are led by Dave Bryan. Sergowitz still going right, despite being headed, but now he's tacking in a good amount of wind. And Bob Perry is on a nice slant. And Blue Jay. Dave Bryan tacked over and is definitely in a righty. Of course, the breeze has been going right the whole time. There is Matt Flynn. Frank, doing pretty well this race. And here's Keith Fox. He's doing okay with his team. I got 4 people aboard, touch light, but not in this breeze. This breeze are fine. And wow, look at the lefty all of a sudden for Santuza. That's Fred Baker. He's the only one in this lefty. Boy, that's got to be a gainer, depending on how long it lasts. It's caving now a little bit. But no, not too bad. They're definitely catching boats. If the longer that holds, the more they gain. But now they're headed. But not headed all the way. Oh, wow. Except keep going. Look at 26. Dave Bryan in the righty now. Oh, surprisingly, Sergowitz tacked away. He's covering Dave Bryan.
Jonathan with that bad start. He's already back in the race.
Sergowitz back on the lay line now. That maybe overstood a little bit. We think Dave Bryan might still be second. And now he's going pretty well, so he should be able to maintain second. Put some torque trying to get over the lay line.
15.
Dave's headed even more. Oh, he makes a big dip.
Oh, that one rips down the bottom.
Wow.
Here's your kill picture.
And who did he dip behind? Is that 15?
15.
Wow, that's Kevin Stevenson. They did not do well in the first race, but they made a spoiler in this race, making a nice breakaway for Sergowitz, who broke away in the first race as well. So let's see how they set the spinnaker this time. Yeah, they're going to drive set again. They got the spinnaker on the starboard side. Nobody else is doing that. Well, so 15 tacked back and they dipped everybody. So they were only in second for an instant.
You don't have the current. DP has a shot here.
Yeah, there's current at this mark, by the way. Not a lot, but it's pushing their to lure. If they stay lifted like this, they should be able to make it with Dave Bryan on the inside and Jonathan Austin going over the top into second. Now blanketing Dave Bryan. It's going to make it even harder for Dave to make the mark, being blanketed like that. Jonathan's got a full head of steam, so they make it easily. And Dave looks like he's still lifted, so they'll make the mark. Jive set again on the leader, and they are going nicely. So here's the method for DB. They're doing an early spinnaker set on the offset leg because the offset mark's a little low. And with the breeze going right, that works. So this may be an improvement over the jibe set. They're able to set, sail to the offset mark and then jibe. So they're gaining on the boat that rolled them at the mark. In fourth, we have Matt Flynn and Kai with to lured. It looks like Fred Baker also tied for fourth. Yeah, Keith Fox looks like he was trying to get in there for a second. So this is the move to set because the offset mark is low, set the spinnaker and then jibe when you get to the offset mark. Frank's doing that. Is it the Petapause? No, they're holding off on their set. They're going too high to set right now. Next boat around is Lars Carlson, the Sorcerer, and there's still 3 more boats out there. One of them was over early, one's a race team class, and the other one I can't tell who it is. All right. So this run is a little more square than the first race because we moved the weather mark to the right. So all these boats don't have to jibe to port. In fact, the leader is jibe back to starboard, not jibing to port again, way down there. 18 is Paul McDonough coming up here, head of Deke and the racing class. There's the race class coming up over the mark under good trim. They're going with a small jib. Set by Deke, and they're immediately going into the jibe, I believe. Yeah, they've rotated that spinnaker pretty far around. They're by the lee at the moment. Well, they're also under trimmed. Oh, there's a roundup. Can't see who that is. Oh, it's 15 that rounded up. That's Kevin Stevens and Adrian Hurd. Not sure which one's steering. Deke needs to be jibing here. Yeah, they are jibing now. The yellow spinnaker is jibed, or they're in the process of it. Meanwhile, the rest of the fleet is down at the blue gate. Where'd the leader end up? Way over there, amongst the boats still going downwind. Okay. It was actually Matt Flynn that went left and has caught up quite a bit. Almost winning this race. In fact, it's going to be close with the leader, Sergowitz, on starboard. Sergowitz is not laying the weather mark. And Fred Baker with a small jib looking pretty good. He's in a pop. Getting the crew up on the rail. They're looking third. Sergowitz tacked to cover Flynn. Austin looking at the tackle. That's okay. It isn't fine, but it's quite a little. So that keeps Sergowitz back in the lead. Looks like if they don't have any spinnaker troubles, they'll win their second straight race. And also puts Fred Baker in a position now where he almost can get in there for seconds. Not quite. Looks like 27. Jonathan Austin is in fourth.
Try it, don't do it.
Oh wow, is he going to try to go in there? No, he dips. Okay. so these guys are doing the jibe set thing again, which means they're not going to carry the spinnaker down the offset like the way Dave Bryan's team did. These guys are going to set early, yes. On Kai, Matt Flynn's team, the pole's way too far back. That's why the spinnaker won't fill. But it fills now, and they're going to go the bear off. They got to get that sheet out if they want to continue to bear off. In second, Fred Baker a close third, setting a little late. Jonathan Austin fourth here, and this looks like warp drive. Dave Bryant's in fifth. Alex on the bow, pushing the pole forward, now hoisting spinnaker. Whole lot of boats coming up here. Looks like Bob Perry's going to shoot, and I think he's going to make that. Wow, that's close. Oh, I think he made it by a millimeter.
By half an hour I was watching, he made that.
Yep, that was close. I don't think he could see how close it was. We did. Okay, here's Keith Fox. Lars Carlson next. Frank dives low. And does he have an overlap? No. Oh, it looks like Bob Perry maybe believes he did hit the mark. We think he just missed it.
Not far. Right, but he couldn't have noticed.
No, yeah, he wouldn't have known. All right.
Couple close finishes here.
Yeah, I'm not sure Sergowitz is hanging on to the lead. Looks like Fred Baker perhaps went all the way over to the pin. May win this race on that move. Matt Flynn's dropped to third. Jonathan Austin still in fourth. Fred might take this. We'll soon find out. Yep, Fred's got it. Coming from third to win the race. Sergowitz will drop to second. Still doing great with a 1-2 on the day. Matt Flynn will be settled for third on this. Jonathan Austin doesn't quite catch him, stays fourth. And I think that's Dave Bryant fifth, and then there's a long way back to sixth. We're going to try to come in here for a word with Fred. Fred, what do you got? What is that? What do you got there?
I got no fireball.
Oh, I thought maybe it was motor oil. Nice race.
Good race.
Did you know? Yeah, did you know that side was going to have more wind on the run?
Well, because we had such a huge righty come in, I played the corrector, and I thought the wind would go back left somewhat. We lost it.
It did certainly come back with us. When did you know that you had the lead?
About 50 feet before we finished.
Okay, 50 feet before the finish. Well, cool, good race, and we'll see you at the next race.